Hello coin collectors and welcome to another joint video between the DC Coin World International Coin Channel and the United Kingdom Coin World Coin Channel. And this is, of course, the 5 new pence from the United Kingdom from 1969. And we see, if we look at the front, that it's Queen Elizabeth II facing to the right. In front of her, it says Elizabeth II. Behind her, it says DG Reg FD 1969, or By the Grace of God, Queen and Defender of the Faith, 1969. We see that it has a beaded outer rim, and if we look closely, we see these beads do not touch the outer rim. Now, you might get a kind of worn coin where they might touch, but they were not meant to touch, and there is some good spacing between them. This, of course, is a copper nickel coin, and it's a little bit less shiny than a nickel coin, and it has these little copper tones. It has a reeded or milled rim on it, as you can see here, and if we flip it over, we see that it says 5 new pence. And those of you who know about decimalization in the United Kingdom know that the new pence actually came out prior to decimalization to kind of switch things over. So the 5 new pence came out in 1968. This 1969 version is the second year they had it, and it came out to replace the 1 shilling coin. And so how did it replace it? There's 2 different 1 shilling coins. We should take a look at them. Here's some 1965 ones. We have the Scottish reverse, which is this one here, and the English reverse here. The Scottish reverse has a standing lion, or a lion rampone, or rampaging lion. It's a William Maven Gardner. We see the W and the G here. It says the date split on each side. It says 1 shilling on it. This was worth 12 pence, or 1/20th of a British pound sterling. And again, this is the Mary Gillick first portrait that's on here. So when they went to the new pence, they went to the second portrait. They took the Mary Gillick first portrait off of the new pence, so she never appeared. The Mary Gillick portrait never appeared on the new pence, and both of these are the same. Both of these from 1965. 1966 is really the last year that they made a lot of these shillings, and when they transferred over, so this was worth 1/20th of a pound. The new pence, the 5 new pence, was worth 1/20th of the new decimal pound. And if we look at the back here, we see that it says new NEW pence here, and 5 underneath it. This is the badge of Scotland. This is a royally crowned thistle. So there's the crown, there's the thistle underneath, and then there's a 5 at the bottom. Again, we see it has a beaded outer rim, and again, we see the spacing. So in 1968, they came out with the 5 new pence. They also came out with the 10 new pence. So this, if this was equal to 1/20th of a pound, this was equal to 1/10th of a pound. So very similar to the nickel or 5-cent coin in the United States and the dime in the United States. This was worth 1/20th, this was worth 1/10th. And when they did that, they also, the next year in 1969, well, this year in 1969, but it didn't come out in the first year, but it came out in the second year, was the 50 new pence coin. And now look at this thing. So it's a huge coin. So this is 50 new pence, or 1/2 of a new British pound. So it was worth 10 of these and 5 of these. In 1969, when these came out, this was their second year, this was the first year of the 50p coin. Now, what did they replace? Well, of course, many of you know the famous British 1 penny coin, and this is Britannia facing to the right. There's a lighthouse behind her. In some of the coins, there is a ship in front of her. This is the 1967 1 penny. Now, this 1 penny coin, there were 240 of these to a pound. So when they went to switch over, 1/240th of a pound didn't translate very well. So they took all of these out. They demonetized them. There was also a coin that they kept, though, and this is the 1967 sixpence coin. Now, what was the sixpence coin worth? Well, the sixpence coin was, oh, we can see way down here, that's the Edgar Fuller signature here on the left, and Cecil Thomas here on the right. The sixpence coin was worth 2.5 new pence. So that's why in 1971 they actually came out with the half new pence, and that lasted until the 80s. But so this was worth 2.5, so it was worth 1/2 of this. And so they kept this, as I said, the 6 new pence. So this was worth half of a 5 new pence, the old sixpence coin was, and they did keep it in circulation, and it was worth 1/4 of a 10 pence and 1/40th of the new British pound. All right, well, that's really all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. The 5 new pence from 1969. And there she is again, Queen Elizabeth II, facing to the right. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.